Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and today is Tuesday, September the 6th, and we are going to do the Twin Flame Tuesday reading. So if you are in a twin flame connection, and many of you on this channel are because you're drawn to a twin flame reader, this is going to be a check-in of the energies. So we're going to get started. I'm going to use the Energy Oracle or the Quantum Oracle, and let's pull, because I usually don't use this for twin flame energies, but this time I'm going to. So let's see what comes through for twin flame energies. Events. Conflict. Might be a conflict, could be what I'm hearing is conflict of interest, but could be a conflict with the twin energies. Now, keep in mind that I am reading for the collective or a specific segment of the collective. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are exactly on this point in your journey. Every journey is different. There are different awakenings to the connection on different timelines, because we all can't wake up at once. I mean, that's just not going to happen. So, you know, we're all kind of waking up in this staggered process, so that those who have been on the journey can help the new people on the journey, so that it can kind of expedite and accelerate. And those who are waking up to the journey now are on kind of like the accelerated energy. So just know that this may apply to you, or you may not be at this point, or you may have already passed this point. Okay, trust there is a divine plan. Desert passage. He said pull another one. So there seems to be this conflict right now, and it could be that you're conflicting energies. It just feels to me like one of you is going through a period of conflict in your life, and that happens as you awaken and ascend. You tend to have to leave behind some things that no longer resonate with you. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. Okay, so this feels like divine feminine energy with this grace and gratitude. And this feels like the divine masculine energy. Trust that there is a plan. And look, he's isolated. He's looking to the horizon, and there it's bleak. It's just bleak. There's nothing in the way of shade, shelter, or, you know, any kind of life-sustaining, just the sun. And it looks like he's just about to begin a very isolated time. But there is a divine plan for this. Bottom of the deck. Traveling lightly. We saw this card before, and we definitely, there is a divine plan, but simplify your life. Feels like divine masculine is just walking out with what he can carry. Okay, so let's pull on divine feminine energies. I'm going to use the Secret of the Tarot. No, actually, let's use Shadowscapes. Remember, I do not read reversals in this deck. Grace and gratitude. Divine feminine energy is exactly where it has been consistently. She's just manifesting in her own world, in her own life. There's Page of Pentacles. She's just manifesting, you know, she's actually enjoying the art of manifesting. She's getting very good at it. It's like she has a thought and then it appears before her eyes. And it's because she's in such high frequency. She has, okay, here we have the moon in the challenge position. I'm going to pull a couple more cards and so I can get the full picture here. Here we have the Four of Pentacles. Remember, I don't read reversals in this deck. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Well, this is interesting because it's definitely not the energy that I'm getting from Divine Feminine. Yeah. Okay, so This is what I'm being told. This is what you can't see. This is divine masculine energy as it pertains to the divine feminine. They want to come forward. They want to kind of be what you're manifesting. But they're in the sphere-based energy because they're afraid that you really don't want them in your life. And they're, what I'm hearing is on the emotional fence about it. That's why they're conflicted. Is they feel like the divine feminine has moved on and she really doesn't want them in. I mean, we got all these pentacles here. 9 of Swords. There's some anxiety about this. It's like they really want to come and just speak their truth to try and repair the relationship, the connection. But they are terrified that they're going to be outed. 3 of Cups, yeah. They're terrified that you're gonna, that you don't believe in connections, you don't believe in soul things. It's almost like you're just going to be, you're just going to push them right away, and then that's final. That's it, done. And then once it's final, they've got to come to grips with that, and they're terrified of that. They're terrified divine feminine is just going to say, none of this was real. It was just a phase. It was an infatuation. I'm over it. I've moved on with my life. I have this beautiful life now, and you're not a part of it. And that's what they feel. And there's the Hermit. So they're just staying in solitude. Here's the solitude. And they're really conflicted about it. And they're trying to reestablish trust within themselves that this is all part of a divine plan. It feels like to me that they really know about this connection. It's like the revelation, a ta-da, oh my gosh, this is it. That we are twin flames, and now I don't even know how to approach her because I don't think she's going to believe in it. Very much like what the divine feminine was going through in the beginning of this journey. And there's the Chariot. Wanting, eager to hop on the chariot and come riding in. And because they now have this truth, they're like, I can't stay in my situation that no longer serves me, this whatever relationship or job or home, family, whatever was holding him back. It's like I've got to move on, even if I move on my own. I can't be untrue to myself. All right, let's find out. So that's the divine masculine toward the divine feminine. And that just came out. So let's find out from the traditional Rider-Waite. 10 of Pentacles. Oh my, that one just flew out. The Fool in the reverse. We have 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords in the reverse, and the Fool in the reverse. Heavy energies. Heavy energies. There's the 9 of Cups. That's somebody who's kind of trying to find their emotional well-being, and he's having to move on in order for that to happen. Then we have that 7 of Wands, which is, feels like he has to defend this decision. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so here's just what I'm hearing. He thought he was happy in this karmic kind of connection. He thought he could just take what I'm hearing is the pain, but it's irreconcilable. The irreconcilable differences. He thought he could just endure that. He could just stay there. But it became so disharmonious. Feels like he's always on the defensive. Three of Cups. There, we got Three of Cups twice. There's something inside that is calling for something greater. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Not taking the action yet. Not knowing what the divine plan is. Ace of Swords. Having to discover, to really know the truth. Really embracing the truth and standing in his truth before he can move forward. He needs to know that you know the truth. And you want to know that he knows the truth. Wow, something's got to give, folks. Now, I know some of you have already had this conversation with your twins, so this is going to be more relevant to people who have not. But if you've not had a conversation about twin flames with your twin, it feels like there's coming an opportunity. Yep. In order for that conversation to take place. Six of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. And then the King of Cups. First, it feels like he needs to be emotionally and financially a little more stable before he can say, hey, guess what? But also, he needs to feel as though he's in a position of success as opposed to a position of, you know, kind of being beat down. He's got to take this desert passage. This is almost like a rite of passage. A divine rite of passage. A divine rite of passage is exactly what this is. But the energy here is he has left or is leaving his karmic. And I know a lot of you keep saying that, but a lot of twins have already left. And have, from who I've talked to, a lot of them are, you know, talking to the Divine Feminine about the twin flame relationship. So that is happening. So if it hasn't happened for you yet, you're just not on that timeline. But your timeline is still actively engaged and moving right along. So it feels like he is leaving or has left, but now it's like as he is leaving that lower vibration energy, he's getting revelation. And when he gets the revelation, it's like God, the only person he can think to possibly share it with is you. If you're Divine Feminine. So, but he also is terrified that it's not real. And if he brings it to you and you shut it down and shut him out and say, I don't know what you are talking about. I don't know anything about twin flames. You're crazy. You know, kind of everything what we went through at the very beginning of this journey. And so then there's just no hope. Toxic energy. This is the energy in which he is embroiled. It's a toxic feedback loop. But looks like he might be breaking free, because here comes the Knight of Swords, just with this sword of truth saying, I gotta go for it. I gotta share this with her. It's too over. It's almost like it's bursting. I just get, I'm sensing in my heart, in my, you know, my solar plexus and my heart chakra, it's just like it's bursting. You know how you're so eager to tell somebody something that it's good news, you know, you can't wait to tell them? It's that energy. Ace of Swords again, and the Three of Pentacles. Aligning in this, like trying to share this soul partnership. Like, Seven of Cups. He's not quite sure what to do. That's why the conflict. While Divine Feminine over here is just oblivious to all this. She's just living her bliss. Bebopping back to bliss. There's the Six of Cups energy. Yep. That is so compelling. So compelling. It's just so hard for him not to rush forward. I think it feels like somehow or another he's met another twin flame couple. And as they describe this, he's saying that's exactly what's happening to me. That's exactly what is happening to me. Oh my God. Is this for real? Am I real? Is this really what's... Now it explains everything. Now it makes sense. And you know that feeling, click, 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 click. Everything clicks into place. And then there's that denial part. Well, no, that can't be. We're not... I don't even know if I believe in that. But then it just tugs and tugs and tugs and tugs. It relentlessly tugging at the truth. And then all of a sudden it's laid open bare and there's no denying it. That feels like the energy. Material and spiritual prosperity. And that Six of Pentacles energy in the upright now. That it's almost like, okay, now I'm found peace with this. I can deal with this. Now I just don't know how to tell her. Divine feminine energy, not gender. But I feel like this is my truth. This is truth to me. So now I got to figure out if it, you know, do I tell her, or, you know, do I just let this linger, but it's bursting and I nobody else is going to understand, and I need to share this. But if I do and she thinks I'm crazy and she pushes me away, then what? There's the Empress. There's the Empress. Eight of Pentacles. Positive movement forward. Look at, oh, look at. Look at the turbulence. Look at the calm. And what I'm just hearing now is it's really important that you stay calm. Be in your Empress energy. Be in your grace and gratitude energy. Be in your, you know, your very balanced energy. When this comes to your plate, don't get fucking freaked out. Oh yeah, he knows we're twins. It's happily ever after from here. No, it's not. There's still, you know, there's a lot of processes and a lot of things that still have to be worked through. So, you know, don't lose your shit. Be in your Empress energy. Know that there is a divine plan here and there is a divine process to that plan. And, you know, you don't just get to circumvent that because you want to. There's shadow. There's the moon again. There's still some things that are going to have to be revealed. It's a slow growth process. Victory and success. And the base chakra. Okay, what I heard, everything is, this is a 4 card with events. This is going to be fundamentally unsettling. It's going to be fundamentally unsettling. And this is why I feel like it's like, once this conversation happens, it's like the Wheel of Fortune is just, you know, the gears have clicked and now things are moving in motion. This divine plan is set in motion. And this is going to be destabilizing for a bit because you both will be shifting. And what you're going to feel is an urgency to protect oneself from the unsettling, because you're used to being settled now. Yeah, passion ignited. There we go. 6 of Wands. Look how close this is to Empress energy. This is going to be like a resurrection of the connection. A resurrection of the connection. Wow. But it's going to feel awkward and challenging and destabilizing. Stay calm. Hope. Healing, the Star card. Here we go. All right, so if this is your reading, stay calm. Don't lose your shit. Be open. Be in your grace and gratitude, and be open. Because this feels like there has to be this awareness. There has to be this... It's an uncomfortable conversation, but it's going to then put you in a position of checkmate. This is exactly what it is. That's why you're going to feel destabilized. It's going to be checkmate. Because now that you both are aware, what the hell do you do with it? Because Divine Feminine is like, I'm not going back into that conflict energy, that triggering energy. I don't want that anymore. So you're going to have to figure out how to help each other through it, empower each other through it, through healing, awareness, balance, being aware of your triggers and helping each other through it, as opposed to, triggering in the trauma energy. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helps. Namaste.